Welcome back to Ghost Trick.
Yeah, they did that deliberately.
I just realized what time it was.
Getting me hooked up with some Mary Jane for the 1 minute later. He has the tea kettle going.
What if everything was a metaphor for something else? Hello.
This is Jowd.
Wait, what does it mean? What does it mean? No time to talk, we'll be waiting for you. Okay. Calling on help from the ghost man.
Control room.
Ooh, the control room.
Let's control the room. I felt like I knew my destiny.
This long night is drawing to an end.
I thought it was gonna break out into
I know! He had the spotlight and everything!
Ghost Trick the musical. Now showing at the theater.
I am dead! He is dead! It is my 5th time dying. I am dead! Lynn's
Oh, Cecil,
break
come
out.
and save me, please! You know what is your destiny!
Lynn, I will save you again!
Save you again!
Okay, here we go. But that single line spreads out like a spider web to ensnare the fates of many people. We are going to the sub.
We're on the blue sub 6!
And I just reached the center of the web. It has a big, gross spider that looks like a submarine.
It's the center of the web. This is where Reddit is born.
I see you.
See that? That's the red pill.
Welcome to the Unoa.
No, I don't know.
Or the Yono.
Oh?
Uh-oh. How did I miss you?
Why is he dressed like Ed from Ed, Edd n Eddy? My detective sense must have gotten rusty!
I didn't even sense your presence here in the dark.
That's because I switched the power to my mask off, Detective Jowd! I don't know, he seems kind of like a foppish kind of guy.
And then you just hear, chickens!
Yeah, what the? Then a whole bunch of Ed, Edd n Eddy sounds start playing. You know, I think that show taught us one thing, to have an appreciation for jazz.
Ooh, yes. Always love the soundtrack to Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Muted trumpet never sounded so sweet.
I just love this. I just have all the sound effects from Ed, Edd n Eddy playing in my head. And it's the fighter one.
Ed, Edd n Eddy just kind of had that brilliant balance of crazy, but also just really great comedic timing with its audio cues.
Really great comedic timing, and then, I don't know, maybe it was just me, but do you remember when it transitioned to the new style? Like the cleaner art style? When they went back to school?
That's about the time when I kind of strayed away from Cartoon Network and you know, cartoons, but yeah, I do remember.
The newer style just had just like pain upon pain. Like every now and again, a character in that show would get hurt, but then, like, the new style is just like, okay, we need to beat the shit out of these kids. And then everybody was just hurting.
Did you watch the movie?
I did watch the movie.
Great send-off.
Great send-off.
And then I started watching my first Law & Order episode, and then it was a darker path from there.
I became an adult.
Now I want Ed and Eddy to be like true crime detectives.
If you give me evidence,
The turncoats.
I'll give you evidence for a quarter.
Turncoat slasher is slaughtering women left and right, gentlemen. And this isn't gonna be easy, but we know that we'd hired the best. Yeah, just gotta pay us in jawbreakers! The best that money can buy.
They're hiding in cover, but the assailant can see their cheeks because of the giant jawbreakers.
See, Eddie's the one who strikes the deal, so that way they keep their company afloat.
Yeah.
Double D is the one who does, you know, the legwork, and, you know, he measures the footprints, you know, where he went to, and he, you know, triangulates towards the police and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And it just breaks his jaw when they find him.
I can see that. He's got a hard head.
Speaks better, but still loves his chicken.
But Eddie, chickens.
You drive a hard bargain.
I'll need some payment in the form of chickens, Eddie.
So is Albert Wesker now?
Oh God, I don't know. Well, what a combination.
You see, Chris, buttered toast.
Complete global saturation, Eddie.
We shall release the gravy into the atmosphere.
Gravy. Uh-oh.
Oh.
That's not good.
Right, there's an actual thing happening here.
Yeah, so Dark Cecil, I guess, is going to get rid of his powers. That's the meteorite. And there goes the meteorite.
Oh, no.
I believe that was a mechanism.
Did they invent that mechanism just for that? To take someone's, like pen and then, throw it out?
Yes, I need an engineer to help me build a meteorite extractor.
It's like, check out this pen here. You see what this is?
It's a nice pen.
This is a Precise V5 RT made by Pilot, and, you know, it's, you know, not exactly the fanciest, but, you know, it's kind of like, you know, your upper mid-tier kind of pen. It writes really nice, lasts a good while. You're gonna want this pen. I'm gonna put it in my breast pocket, and you're not gonna touch it, or so you just have to look at it. That's why I invented the mechanism.
Oh.
I want to see a pen! It's garbage! And he drops it down the chute.
Oh my God, what is happening? We are blasting off.
Talking about pens, man.
The room's gone. Goodbye, room.
Oh.
Goodbye, detective.
Oh. Well.
Oh, not another dark level. Please, no. Oh, okay, good.
Do we have to stealth, or is he just dead?
I hope he's not dead. Oh, this is the second time you saved me tonight. Apart from, like, the 15 times you screwed up the dark level.
Boy, what a night I'm having.
You're having a night. I am also having a night, friend. What the? Wait, what?
Is there somebody there? Who is that? Is that Missile?
Missile?
It's
Missile! There he is! You need a constant reminder!
Well, you know, sometimes you play a chapter, and then you put it down and don't play it for years, and then like, wait, who's the pirate again? It's Missile! Oh, of course, right.
How could I forget Missile? I am also an apartment dog. Nah, it doesn't fit my personality.
Let's say you're more, apartment hamster.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I can do is, like, trick things. It's like, oh, look, there's a hat. Oh, hey, look, there's a glass. Slightly tip over.
You look cute on camera.
Aw.
Yeah. You trend on Instagram. I don't know.
Hamsters of Instagram.
There's a dance about you? See, you still got it even after all these years. Yeah, Cotton Eye Joe.
Oh, you just know it, do you? Well, then you go answer the phone. I like hunches. They're delicious.
You have hunches for lunch?
Hunches and bunches.
Do you have a few or a bunch?
A bunches.
Do you chew them or do they crunch?
I have them all for lunch. Oh, I love being able to go everywhere. Hello? Hello? Yes, this is dog. Hello?
Yes, I'm here. What the fuck?
I can't answer the phone! It's okay, I'll answer the phone. It's fine.
Hello, phone, this is dog. Hello, dog, this is phone. There's
Hello!
a dog in the phone, but the phone is dog and... Shoot Takumi a secret meme lord?
I would think so.
I like to think he likes the old memes, you know, like NEDM.
I've never heard of that, actually.
That's an old one from an old site called ytmnd.com.
Okay, I do recognize YTMND.
Would you like to hear the story?
Sure.
So, this all starts with, animal cruelty.
Well, now I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear about animal cruelty, you kidding?
Some Russian video doing something awful to cats. It's, yeah, it's just...
That's not good.
No, it isn't good at all.
I don't like that.
Everybody hated that.
Uh-huh.
But because edgelords are edgelords, they would, like, you know, put, like, Doom music over it, and I was like, ah, no, it's fine. It's like, that's, like, no, that's fucking disgusting. Some people took a really negative stance against this.
Mm-hmm.
And, on the site, whenever people try to post that, this guy would strike it down and say, no, we're not having that shit.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh, come on. And he's like, nothing makes animal cruelty okay. And he put in capitals, not even Doom music. And so then that became a bit of a tagline for the kind of stance against animal cruelty. And so now, on the website, you would see NEDM, a face of a cat and some techno song plays. Ah, classic. Classic. The two men got arrested and they served time for cruelty, so...
God. Don't hurt animals.
Don't do it.
No! You kidding me?
Did she die again?
Oh, no!
Wait, did she die or did she get arrested or did she run off and do something stupid?
Hey, if she's on this sub, chances are she's died.
Was it all three? Was she trying to help somebody off the subway and then she helped him but then she got ran over and then they arrested the dead body?
It's a weekend at Lynn's.
Ugh.
Oh my god!
No, she got electrocuted!
Wow! That's horrifying!
You know, it's good that she's, you know, if we do everything right, she's gonna live through tonight, but
wow!
I'm worried about tomorrow. We're gonna go away, and when the sun comes up, how's she gonna make it, you know, past breakfast?
She drowns in her cereal bowl.
She has died like 5 times. She has died more times than anybody else has tonight.
The bet is still on, by the way. I can't remember our numbers since it's been a while since I placed that bet, but here's another one. So, what happened?
Please don't call me that.
Miss Camilla! Yay!
Check it out! I'm dead!
Missile always the first one to show off something horrific that's happened because he thinks it's cool.
My body is decomposing in the park!
Somebody hit me with a bike! Isn't that great?
I'm getting eaten by worms! Woo!
I can't play ball anymore! I'm a spirit! Oh. Oh, that's right. So, is she hearing barking or is she hearing actual speech?
Remember, folks, if you can hear your pet talking to you, that means they died for you in a previous life.
That's so sad.
Don't worry, don't worry, Miss Camilla! Get the Dragon Balls and wish me back to life!
Oh, this is so cute! Yeah, no worries, I got this, Missile. I need to go check on the dead girl. Again. You just stay in Camilla's brain, it's fine. He is so loud. I love it.
It's barking right into my cerebral cortex.
So happy. Alrighty. Lynn, let's see what happened to you. I wonder what happened this time. Sissel, are you keeping a scorecard on how Lynn dies? Let's see. Crushed by giant chicken, shot, electrocuted now.
Shot again.
Shot again.
By a mechanism.
Yes. Is that where... Oh, that's where Missile is. Okay. Oh, well, Does he have anything extra to say on this situation? No, that's fine. We'll deal with it. You be a good dog. That is true. You've done it already.
Yeah, going to my, you can trick atoms theory. Missile could use that to get around. Then when he needs to get bigger, he'll just latch onto a molecule, and then get to a particle, and then get into a mode of dust, and then...
Perfect.
But he's got a Pomeranian brain, so that might not work out.
No. I mean, his train of thought stops at the sight of ball-shaped object.
His train of thought is one of those trains you have at home.
His train of thought is... Whoa. His train of thought is...
His train of thought is a flat tire.
I missile!
Don't think that a Pomeranian could really understand subatomic physics. Then again, you never know.
Oh, maybe. Like, what if after Missile died, he became like a super genius? Like, this is how he was able to manipulate other items.
It's like, I can't switch between the atoms! Why not? Because it's too hard for you? No! Because the nucleuses are different by neutrons! Which means that they're isotopic molecules, so they're not exactly the same! Their atomic weight is different!
You see the entire crowd of onlookers just like, whoa.
I missile!
He has that tick, and yet he is Professor Missile now. Oh, Lynn, why you gotta be dying all the time? Let's see how you died this time, and let's see if you're actually, like, sore about it.
Do you know
Electrocution hurts!
Yeah, it's not that bad, though. Like, it hurts for a while, and then, your nervous system fries, you don't feel anything.
Uh-huh.
Then it's just kinda...
fade away.
Going to sleep.
Huh.
Maybe she didn't get electrocuted.
Maybe it was something else.
She got a bludgeon in the back of the head, and then she drowned that way.
No, but it's possible.
And if I knock you unconscious and throw you in a pool, I don't think anything's gonna happen, but you probably drowning. Yeah.
Every orifice fills with water, and then I just start floating away.
Yeah.
Very tragic. Please don't do that.
I've done the experiments. I know how it works.
Okay. On how many people?
Well, you need a large sample size.
Oh, that's true.
I haven't killed anybody, no.
Oh, okay. Don't scare me like that! We tracked him with the radio transmitter. Oh! So he didn't shoot him with a bullet, he shot him with a transmitter.
Oh?
Cool! Swift thinking, Cabanela. And then they went on the submarine. And then we were on the submarine.
We are now in an evil submarine.
Evil submarine.
Evil submarine.
We all died in the evil submarine. Oh.
Well, maybe now she could be Lynn in the sky with diamonds.
Oh, damn, that sounds great. Ooh, flash of white light. Uh-oh. That sounds like electricity.
I thought you blacked out. There's a flash of white and you blacked out? Which is it?
White and black. Doesn't matter, she died. Let's find out how! After this commercial break. I'm just kidding, I wouldn't.
Ghost Trick Phantom Detective will be back after these messages.
Welcome back to Ghost Trick. Whoa!
Oh, that's how you died.
Uh-oh.
Hello, Lynn. Oh, no.
Oh, no!
See, I knew she was crazy! I knew she was crazy all along!
Oh no! Oh no. I don't like this! So do we have to knock out Camilla?
Well, yeah, she's the one who's shooting at her, right?
Shooting, swinging, a little bit of column A, column B.
I'm just going by Cabanella's logic here, so...
Well, okay. The phone is ringing.
This is serious! We have to help her.
Oh, what the fuck? The fact that you're here means that my revenge plan has failed.
Haha. You know my plan for revenge.
It didn't happen tonight, did it? His execution. Bugs Bunny talking about executions. My life is different now.
There's a lot of suicide in the Looney Tunes.
There is, yeah.
A lot of punchlines end with, I don't deserve to live, and they shoot themselves. A lot of those were conveniently scrubbed out when I was watching them. And,
yeah. Oh, that's cruel. Please don't do that. You were just doing your job, you know, kidnapping me, running from the police.
It's what you were born to do, you scumbag!
Uh-huh. Pity, at this time, nobody could possibly know what I've...
Uh-oh. Oh, I thought she got shot from somebody else!
Just gunshots everywhere. Who is firing?
It's like, I wanted to turn to killer!
Everybody get in line, take a punch card.
Look out!
Ah!
You stupid little... I don't believe you. So she didn't drown, she got crushed again!
Well, it was to save Camilla's body. She's fine. Well, I mean, Lynn's not fine, Camilla's fine.
No, but...
Although, how did Camilla get up there to where she was answering the phone?
She probably had a good cry and then crawled up there when the water started to rise, but she's too weak to pull her to safety. So she's gonna have to sit there and watch her best friend float in the... Bloop. Let's fix this!
This is very depressing.
This has been a very dark chapter! It's weird!
Let's bring you back to life.
Yeah!
Again.
No, Lynn, at this point, we do!
Yeah, there's been so many times.
It is no longer opinion, it is a state of fact. I have to save your life. Again.
Oh my god, what do we even do?
Save her!
Cause of death was falling debris. Do we need to stop an explosion?
Or do we need to just stop her?
Stop her from jumping... Are
we gonna have to fight with the manipulator?
I love it! Anyway. Skip that. Guess we should look for a way to stop that explosion. Yes, we are stopping the explosion.
Glossing over that.
Uh-huh. It's like a dose of minerals to a detective. It's the things that keep you alive. Alright, what can we deal with here? We can't make it over to the left, but I have...
Huh?
What?
Or the right. Looks like we're gonna have to wait.
Okay, I'll wait patiently. That's not how you use a gun.
Well, she's a small child, it probably...
That's true. Ooh, okay.
I mean, you may know how to use it, but, I mean...
Yeah.
A lot of finger strength that a 10-year-old girl as weak as her probably can't, like...
Give me your gun!
Is she 10 or like 15 or whatever?
I think we established, preteen. And guns are heavy on their own, so... I don't know if you'd be holding it by the nose. The phone! Phone is ringing!
We have to help her.
Oh, there's my opportunity. Give me that phone call. Boop. Wait, did the phone call go away? Oh no! It went away!
Who called then?
That's funny. Hey, wait, yeah. Oh.
I thought of everything.
Every single thing. Please answer the phone. Oh, do we have to take the phone off the hook?
Must call self! Ah!
Oh my gosh, there is so much extra up here. Alright, well let's start with, tricking this, see what happens.
Squeaky, squeaky.
Nothing happened. Can we do this?
Squeaky, squeaky.
Hey, there we go.
Aha!
Alright, who's calling? Oh yeah, I totally meant to do that. All the things I've done tonight, totally meant to do that.
We planned for it to work, and it worked!
Uh-huh.
That's what we planned on.
In fact, that was Cecil's only plan. This is definitely going to work. Definitely going to work. Alright, who's calling? Oh, hello. Anybody there?
Get out. Where are they going?
Uh-oh. Oh, he's doomed.
Is this a red herring?
Ooh. Well, I don't see any way that we can stop an explosion from in here. So I'm going to go there and, you know, if it's a red herring, we'll just flip back.
Yeah, hello? This is the boss. Don't. Don't. Whatever it is we're doing, cancel it. Don't do it.
I promise not to be an evil dude anymore.
What have I told you men about hanging your laundry on the cords? That's a fire hazard!
Well, more like resting in stress. Stressing in peace. I don't know. Just every time I go to a new place, somebody needs my help. This has been a weird night. We're changing the fate of the submarine! Oh, right, this!
Uh-huh.
Wait a minute, are they going to destroy the sub?
I think they are.
They're nuking the sub and everyone on it! Wow! Oh my god!
That almost went someplace bad.
Just like when somebody shot me up the ass. Yeah, we saw this deal go down. The man in red is about to get his Temsic fragment taken away. Do we need, like, are we gonna take the Temsic fragment? Or do I need to do, well, let's start flipping switches. Let's see what happens.
Going to become the Temsic fragment.
Alright, no dice. Sure seems like it should do something. An ornament? What are you talking about?
Is this a fake sub?
It's all for show. Okay, so that one's broken. No dice with the torpedoes. But, let's see. Decided to conclude the deal without the other party present. Oh. Just going to go ahead and steal the Temsic fragment. Oh dear. Yeah. They're bad dudes. And dudettes.
We need to distract him. Saying, hey, They're gonna screw you.
Hey, guess what?
Yeah.
Yeah, guess what?
Yeah.
Guess what?
Yeah.
You might want to manipulate your ass back down here, otherwise you're going to lose. You're going to lose your abilities.
Otherwise, you're gonna be the one manipulated. You catch me, Dak?
Who manipulates the manipulator?
It is me, the manipulator. Who manipulates the manipulator? Ah, it is I, the manipulator.
Wait, it's right there! And it has a core!
Ooh.
Oh, that was right! Okay. Got it. Yeah. Boop.
Goes right now.
I hope it's fast enough.
Ah!
Oh my god, it worked. Alright.
What is that?
Boom!
That's the meteorite. Okay, I thought it was like a pill.
I've got the Temsec fragment. It's glorious! It's just a pathetic rock. Hey, wait a minute.
It's a mineral!
Do you see all the... Do you see all the henchmen in the window? They're just like stacked on one another.
Oh no.
You taking one for the team? Come on, Vader. You don't need to take one for the team.
That's the explosion.
Yep, there goes that.
Oh dear.
The whole room just disappeared with Jowd in it. He'll be fine. I hope. Fingers crossed. Non-existent fingers crossed.
Don't worry, Lynn. We don't have the budget to render what he did. So we're just gonna block this off behind some graphics.
It keeps freeze framing. I don't know how I feel about that.
Oh, I gotta tell him.
Oh, the vengeful spirit is coming for you.
It's like, hey, man in red, it's me, other guy in red. So, hey, you're gonna get screwed by that old guy.
By the guy who took your...
Hey, you're gonna get screwed by...
He took your fragment. You need to get in there quickly. Oh, I guess I'm going with.
We're all stuffed in a yellow submarine.
Yellow submarine. Oh, I was in the capsule. Okay, I thought I was...
Oh, I thought we were the meteorite.
Yeah, I thought I was the meteorite. Alright, we gotta stop that torpedo. Missile? Missile?
We swapped the missile for the dog! Wait. Godspeed, missile!
You were, in fact, a good boy. Yeah, we need to do something before the torpedo is fired, but what can we do? I believe we can just press this.
Torpedo launch.
No! I don't want to be in here. This is dangerous.
Let's trick the torpedo to explode right now.
There's no time it's going to launch. Yeah, how do we stop this thing? It looks kind of impossible. Even if the torpedo does launch, we just have to stop it from detonating. Oh.
You say. I hope so too!
I hope so too, yeah!
Because you're gonna have the strongest hope!
That's
Here
right.
Here goes! Woo!
Hope will destroy the despair. Oh no.
Dun 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 dun
Oh.
shit, no, fuck! Oh god, no!
Hello, little rat!
What are you doing?
You were gonna help me stop this thing! Wow, this is actually amazing. Well, here I am, inside a torpedo. I mean, it makes sense. Stop the torpedo from detonating into the sub.
It's turning into some obscure PlayStation game called Suzuki Bakuhatsu.
I think I've heard of that one.
It's a game where you take apart bombs, basically. But items that might not be bombs.
Oh.
Like one's in orange.
I think these outside parts are supposed to be weights. Spinning black things. Help the torpedo maintain balance. Okay. I don't... will we be able to do anything with this? Huh. Well, let's try and stop it. Oh, got it.
Okay.
That was actually surprisingly easy.
That was... it?
Wait a minute. If we want the torpedo to not hit the sub, shall we point it down or up?
I say down.
You say down? Okay, I agree with that. Got it. Okay. So now it is pointing downward. What do we do with this?
Launching.
Oh.
Does that reset it?
Looks like it's just a thing. If we clamp this thing on the fuse, it should keep it from moving. But there's a rat in the way. Mr. Rat, I need you to kindly move.
You realize that you're just a pawn in this war game, right? There's no glory for you. You're just gonna die.
There are so many rats and mice in this game that just get destroyed.
It's like, dude, I've got brie. I've got pepper jack.
I've got so many things.
Colby, mozzarella, any kind of cheese you want, I will buy for you, man. Just don't blow up the bomb. Toss him in the ocean when I'm done.
Oh, good rat, good rat. Whee! It's okay, they can swim.
And plot revenge. The next day, a
And
missile
come
was
back.
coming right into my backyard, and, well, I asked for this.
You can just see a rat army with, like, tanks and militia.
There's no good side to betraying a rat.
No.
Not even Doom music. Bringing it back, man.
Bringing it back.
Bringing it back.
YTMND, we're bringing it back. On impact, the fuse in the tip is depressed. Right, and that pushes the detonator. Yes, the big red button. We should not push the red button.
Don't push the red. Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, do not press the history eraser button. There isn't...
I still don't know what to do. I mean, there's gyroscopes, there's a thing, there's a rat, there's a button, there's a joint, I don't fucking know.
Okay. That's my best guess. Oh! He actually, like, held that thing up! Yeah, he's stubborn! Smash him! A worthy foe. Well, yeah, I realize this, but I need to find a way to get him out of there. Until he's out of the way, we can't set the safety device. Do they both have to be up?
The jerkwad. Who was a jerkwad who put that rat there? What game designer?
Shoot Takumi! Up.
What does the joint do again?
It sets it in motion.
Oh.
Oh, there we go! Get out of here, fool! We're trying to make it so that we don't destroy you. Yeah, it turned the whole torpedo.
You know what they say, when a torpedo turns over, it does double damage, so now the stakes are doubled!
No! Alright, safety device, safety device. Right. Okay. Go! Got it! Okay. That should keep this torpedo from exploding. We're still heading right for... Yeah, what's that?
It's gonna hit! No! Dunk.
Wait, was that really a failure?